Okay, might as well review some more weapons. And this one will not be an antique. This would be a reproduction, or I don't know, maybe there have never been this version of this sword before. This is a cinquedea. I don't know if you pronounce it like that. It's supposed to be Italian for 5 fingers. Or is it? Oh, well, some number of fingers. Cinquedea. And supposedly that name comes from the broadness at the hilt here. Oh, at the guard, I mean. The so-called strong of the blade is very broad. Or broad. You can see the blade really tapers quite a bit. But it doesn't taper at the flat. It's the same thickness to the end, and this makes this blade quite a bit stiffer and blade heavier than it would have been otherwise. But this is also this blade's major disadvantage. This blade, I don't know the brand name for this sword. You can get this sword basically everywhere where you have a big online, have access to a big online sword shop. Here in Sweden it can be a little bit trickier sometimes, but if you live in the UK or the United States, or I guess in Central Europe or something, you will have greater access to big sword stores. And you can get this sword there. And this sword is quite inexpensive for being a forged sword of this quality. Now, the quality isn't bad for this sword. This sword is made in, it feels like spring steel. And spring steel is really good for swords. It makes them extremely sharp, or at least give them the potential to be extremely scarily sharp. And supposedly they get, on a microscopic level, they get very microscopically, no, you can't say that in English. They get jagged. They get jagged on a microscopic level, so that when you just draw the blade slightly at impact, and as for instance Matt Easton on Scholar Gladiatoria has pointed out, that it's basically impossible to not draw the blade a little bit on contact. It requires more skill to not draw the blade at all on impact, and this blade tapers quite a bit. So when you strike something with this blade, it will draw a bit, just from the angle. So this blade will cut like slightly curved blades because you can see the angle on the blade, and yeah, you get my point. And well, it's quite cheaply done. I mean, it's just some flaws here and there, but the construction is solid. The thing I don't like about this blade is that it's not blade heavy enough. You see, you would think that this is a good point of balance on a blade. It's there. I think it's bad, because this blade is very light. It feels extremely light. It's really flat, and that can be very good for cutting. But it's also very flexible. So it's really flexible and light at the same time. if this blade would have had its weight at this would have been the tip, and you would have the hilt down there, then this blade would probably outcut most blades, but it would be a very blade heavy chopper. But as of now, this blade, I mean this, I can cut some soft branches and some heavier stuff with this blade too, but if I were to cut through bone or something, or a harder wood, this blade would struggle. If I don't align the blade exactly, if I just, you see, like that, if I would hit slightly out of alignment, this blade will just start vibrating and wobble, and I will lose the power needed for a solid impact to get through the target. Now, what this blade is really good for is push cuts, and the reason why it's good for push cuts is push cuts you don't need to have a really heavy blade to make a good push cut, because you're not striking it, like you're not using the momentum of the blade to perform the attack. You just align the blade and just like a reverse slash or something. You just align it and push the blade into a soft target, and this will work really well. I think the reason for that is that the blade is really flat and it's made out of this spring steel, so it will cut really well. Like if an enemy would come at me and just thrust the point past my throat and just let the blade bite into my throat, just push it through, then it would open up my neck or probably almost decapitate me. Now this blade isn't really that sharp right now. It's sharp enough to really cut someone up, but it's not sharp enough to really be a danger of holding it. But I wouldn't run my fingers along the edge, because then it would probably cut me into my fingers to the bone. Would I recommend this blade? Yes, I would recommend it to those who like very, very balanced and light blades. I, on the other hand, like a lot more authority in the blade, more blade presence, like a heavier blade, or at least a light blade with a balance farther up, closer to the point, to be able to really strike with a lot of power. Sounding like gunfire. So yes, a blade, not really. I don't know if there had ever been a sword version of a cinquedea. Normally they are like at that distance or there, but this is a sword version of the cinquedea. But if you like it, just look up cinquedea or cinquedea or whatever on the internet blade shop of your choice, and you will find this. It's one of the cheaper ones, but I would say that if I had known about the lightness of this blade, I would have bought one of the uglier but probably more functional falchions instead. I mean, a really tip-heavy blade made of the same material because I have never used a really dedicated cutting sword made of spring steel. All my cutting swords have been used. Have been made by swords you expect in sword methods you expect them to use in knives. Like you have a different type of steel for the edge, and another type of steel base or back or core of the blade. You know, yeah, knife. The knife technique. So it would have been really interesting to see how spring steel. But no, I'm just rambling. Check this out if you like it. I don't.